Hi everyone, it's one of those days. And if you're new here, and welcome, hello, I'm Mallory. If you'd like to become one of my pals, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below along with the notification bell. The sun just peeked out. The glorious sight to see. So that's the only good thing I have to say. I kind of just wanted to sit and chat and like update everybody. So this weekend, which I don't know what day you're watching that, but today is a Wednesday for me, so that means Saturday and Sunday. People are coming to look at the house. I might have mentioned that, because I know recently I uploaded a video where I was like crying and showing you that it snowed. P.S. I think it's gonna snow Saturday, Sunday, and possibly on Tuesday. Seriously, when the heck is it gonna look like springtime out there? It's just disgusting. Oh, those are the peak of sun coming through the clouds, putting a smile on my face. Why am I so like dramatic and like theatrical right now? I don't know. I'm very weird, and if you didn't know that about me, well, now you do. I'm trying to get as comfortable as I can. So the day I was given the news, actually the day that like a for sale sign went in the yard, things started to get a little like, and I started like getting like, woo. In case you didn't know, anyways, I don't know, y'all, like, so you gotta hit the notification bell to make sure you watch every day's video so you know what's going on with my life. So the day that the for sale sign went in the front yard was something, and then I've been crying a lot, and it's weird. And I learned today that a loss is a loss whether you like it or not, meaning there's good losses and bad losses. Like, you could be somewhere and hate it, but when it comes time to leave, you could still cry. And you can be somewhere and absolutely love where you're going and have to leave, and you're gonna obviously cry then as well too. So I've been crying a lot, and things have been moving at a steady rate here. Yesterday we had someone that my mom knew from like 1,000 years ago, who kind of does like staging and organizational stuff, come to the house and like really made the basement look nice. Y'all should see my bedroom. It doesn't even look like my bedroom anymore. There's like a lot of furniture and a lot of stuff I want to sell, but I don't know when I'll post these items for sale, but there's things I want to sell. There's only 2 things in my bedroom that I want to take with me to Florida that isn't like a personal item or clothes or like stuff like that. It is a lamp and a table. So, and the table that I want to take needs to get painted, but I think I'll just have that done down there because it's gonna be cheaper. So we had the lady come yesterday, and after that I had my second ever in my adult life adult panic attack. Did you know those existed? I'm used to just my average ye old panic attacks, my nocturnal panic attacks. Last year I turned 30 and I had my first ever adult panic attack, and I hated it so bad. It was so scary. I didn't know what was going on. It was a whole not fun. But then I learned what it was. So last night, was I enjoying how I was feeling? Hell no. But at least I knew what was going on, and I could remain as little bit calmer, because I'm like, this is what it is. Do you enjoy it? No, but you know what it is, and you're gonna survive. And it's gonna be a brand new day, and you're gonna be fine, and everything's gonna be great. Well, you'd think so. So the more my mom like talks to me about what to do with this house, what to do with the condo that is still for sale, and hopefully, again, cross your fingers that by the time you're watching this, it's either been sold or we found a year-round tenant. Yeah. So there's like a lot of stress going on. There's a lot of like adult conversations, because I feel like if I was 5 years old, if I was like 17, I don't know, I wouldn't be like as involved or hearing as much from my mom as I am at 30. And so since we're a team, we're doing this together, I'm like pretty much in the loop, and I don't like that. If I'm being honest, I don't like it. And when I get stressed out it's not fun. So before we came home, and by home I mean before we came back to New Jersey from Florida when we were last there, I started, like, I had that wonderful massage, like everything was beautiful, and then it was literally our last night there. I'm walking the beach, and I might have said this already, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm walking the beach, and I'm just like, I was in a lot of pain. I was like dying. We had to go to the grocery store, and like I bought these Salon Pass patches with lidocaine in it. It's a numbing agent. So it didn't, like, all that does is like, it takes the pain away, but it doesn't like solve the problem. So like I had one here, like they were everywhere. I had one on my back. It was crazy. I'm just like, I don't want to hurt anymore. So since being home and like dealing with things, my whole upper back and body, my neck, shoulders, knees and toes, they've been aching. It all started up in here. It's all like the upper body, right? Like knots, pinched nerves, like shaky hands, a pinky that waves to me. I'm stressed, anxiety, tension, the whole 9 yards. And I'm just like, when is this gonna stop? I don't like these adult panic attacks. I sure hope I don't have another one, but I'm also like, well, don't rule it out either. Cause that's the thing about like a panic disorder and like anxiety attacks and all that beautiful stuff, is you never know when you're gonna get one, and then you spend your rest of your life trying to not have one. But you don't know, you don't have control over it. You think, oh geez, like, cause one time I had a panic attack in the mall. It was so bad. Like my brother, not to be gross and TMI, but he went into Bloomingdale's for me and grabbed like a shopping bag because I thought I was gonna be like ill, and like we had to go home, and I'm just like, oh my god. So like a person with an anxiety disorder that's crazy like that, like me, you would think, oh, Bloomingdale's, panic attack, don't go to Bloomingdale's, you will not have a panic attack, problem solved, right? No, that's not how this works. So as much as I really don't want to have to deal with these, who the hell knows what's gonna happen. So today my mom was talking to me a lot more about like stuff in the house, and like this is something I really wanted to like not have this conversation that we had in the car. Literally I was on the way to my therapist, okay, and I was like gonna sit down with my therapist to talk about my thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and I'm trying to sort this all out. And if we were to have any like heavy duty conversations, let's bring her in as like a neutral observer and a mediator to help like kind of like figure out life, right? So she's yammering on my mother, and but first, let's go back to Easter for a split second. So Easter, you know, I rubbed all that stuff on me. It's called like deep blue rub to like loosen my muscles up. Like it's kind of like an icy hot situation. Everything was feeling good, and then my grandma, like, right, just grandma, gotta love grandma. And on the way to my brother's house, the whole car ride, I instantly like nodded up. I got all tense and everything was hurting again, and I was like, no. Some mornings it hurts to like lift my shoulder, to like to move my arm like that. I'm just like, oh, I barely go on step. I'm like, oh. And I know, see, I'm a highly sensitive person, and I can come off as very dramatic, but this is like my truth and my reality. So we are literally like, we're in the car, we're on our way, my mom's just going to town. And what is my back? My back is out. It's out. Like I was getting that like pinching pain right in my L4, which is my lower back on the left hand side, and it goes down my leg. I'm like, my leg's getting funny. I have that pinching sensation right below the butt cheek, left butt cheek, like where kind of like your leg and your back connect. Your hip bones, legs, you know, you get all the bones that are connected to the other bones, and hey. So I'm just like, oh, SHIT, right? I'm just like, great, lovely, ooh, this is fantastic. And then I'm thinking, I don't want to talk about this. I can't talk about this. I just want to cry. It's the damnedest thing. So So I told her, I was like, can we talk to like my therapist about this? Can we like not have this conversation? Like, I don't have all the answers. I don't have everything. I don't have a crystal ball. Like, I may be pretty magical, but there's only so much I can do. So I sit down, I do my therapy session, and we get in the car, and she's still like going to town. This time still about the house and about the condo. And as she's talking to me, I'm like, I'm turning on my heat seater, and not because I'm cold, because I'm hoping the heat's gonna relax some of my muscles. And then my knee starts swelling up because my knee's now like throbbing in pain, and my back's definitely out, and everything's hurting, and I started getting like this killer pain in my neck that was like going up into my head. It's like, uh-oh, headache is back, and I don't think it's from lack of drinking water, because I've been like doing really good in that department these past couple of days. Like each day I'm getting better and better. So it just has to be a tension thing, right? And then I started getting really nauseous. I felt like I was car sick, like if I had been on like a long windy road, which I kind of was, and like a bumpy road, and I'm like reading a book or like on my phone, like as like I thought I was gonna like, you know, and everything, and then my ankle just is a little like funny, and everything just started to go, and I'm just like, oh, F me over. I'm gonna be in physical therapy by the time this is all said and done if I'm not in there tomorrow, and everything, oh my goodness. So here I am, I'm like sitting here on this couch in this back room, giving y'all an update on how I'm currently feeling and how this whole moving process is going. And more people are calling, and they're making appointments, and they want to come see the house, and they're gonna see it. Like, I'm just like, don't even tell me anything. Like, I don't want to know anything. I don't want to talk about anything. Like, I'm like, can like the jury disregard that? Like, can I just like, can I fire myself? Can I like excuse myself? Can we take a recess? Like, why am I using like court terminology for this? I don't know. But I'd like to approach the bench, please. You know, it's just like, cause my mom, well, on the ride, you know, to my appointment, I kept interjecting with other things, and she's like, okay, like, that's nice, but let's get back to the on topic. And I didn't want to do that. And I think I said I have to talk about other things in between and have some humor and be able to laugh a little so I can keep my sanity. And then I was feeling like the worst on the ride home, and she kept asking me questions, and I was just like, I don't know. And she'd ask me another question, I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know. So she stopped asking me these questions. But I'm very tired, and everything hurts, and I don't feel good like at all. And I mean, maybe I'll try to like meditate or do some yoga just to stretch my body, because I'm in a lot of discomfort. I'm thinking of breaking out the old big jumbo ice pack for my back to help with any inflammation. Maybe put a heating pad on my upper body. Like, this is not fun at all. And like, I'll be honest, and I'll say there are some people that are not entirely on board with my mom and I moving and with us selling the house, and they're having a hard time with it, and they get upset, and because they don't need to know every little thing. Like, my mom doesn't tell them every little thing, just like as a need to know basis, and she just is like, they just get upset, so she just doesn't want to see that. And I'm doing my best to not constantly break down in front of her, but at the same time, like, I'm walking around with like heating pads, salon pause patches, rubbing Bengay on myself, like cool ice packs, hot packs, you name it. Like, I'm just like, wrap me up in bubble wrap, please. It's like, I don't know how much longer I can be in this house without totally losing it. I was getting a little dizzy the other night, and I was just like, dude, just, ugh. You know, I think my bedroom It's pretty good. It's pretty good. There's a spot where my cat's been sitting a lot on my bed that before people come to look at my house, I'll get like a lint roller or something like that just to like make it not look like a cat was sitting there. Usually I think when you're trying to sell a house, you don't want it to really be like in everyone's face that like an animal has lived here. Like you don't want them to smell an animal or really like be like, ooh. And not that our house is like that, but I don't know. I just feel like it's something that needs to get done. So I'm probably going to edit some videos for you guys. And I use that term loosely because it's just little things. It's not a lot. So I can continue to put up videos for y'all. Because when things get crazy and busy, I don't think to upload, and I don't want y'all to miss out on any content, whether it's me crying or me laughing, me having a good old time, or me just being me. And some days it's just one of those days. So, with all this being said, I'm probably gonna work on that in the living room. Maybe I'll watch some TV while I'm doing it so I have like a bit of a distraction. I'm gonna go have a snack because I do feel like I need to eat a little something. It is 2:52. I might do a little bit of like journaling, and then I might work on some stuff off of the iPad, and that's it. That's